This is the podcast thing we're doing now. What is this?
It's a nice name.
Podstitutes?
Podstitutes?
Just add stitutes
No,
to
man.
everything.
Podtastical.
Podtesticle.
I was about to say that.
All right, so today we're talking
Two
about
peas in a pod.
the thing everybody's talking about. We're talking about the Nintendo Switch.
Switcheroo.
Yeah. So we'll go around first. The general ideas that we have about it. Starting with
What?
our general
Oh.
thesis statement
yeah.
on the Switch
All right.
in
So you
just
want me to start it
one or
off?
two sentences. Yeah.
1 or 2 sentences. Okay.
What are your thoughts?
Okay. It looks like a handheld, but I don't care enough about it.
Nice. All right, Daniel.
I think Nintendo's setting themselves up for failure, and they shouldn't have gotten rid of the 3DS production team.
All right.
Thank you.
I am hoping that they do something good with it, and I'm just hoping that their start right now is like how the 3DS originally started.
There's definitely some more interesting release games that they're gonna give out on release or whatever. What's it called?
Launch
Games?
titles.
Yeah,
Launch
better
titles?
launch titles than most
Release
of the recent
games? Release?
newer consoles. Remember PS4 and the order the 18s. whatever?
1886.
You're talking to the Nintendo boy here. I don't pay attention.
No, I know what you're talking about. It was it was
Oh, the Order
really,
1886.
really short.
Oh, okay. Where
And
is
it was
this
just
like?
a movie.
Yeah, it was a really nice
We
movie.
need black bars
Which
to
one was it?
get rid of
Um,
pixels
it-
that
we'll
we
talk
can't
about it
display.
later.
To raise the frame rate.
2-hour long game.
Cool.
All right. So, for people that don't know, mostly Geo and the audience, in case.
I'm actually very excited to hear this one.
All right. So the Switch is Nintendo's portable console.
Quote.
Yeah. It's I like to describe it as the Vita 2 because that's honestly what it is. It's like a semi HD portable device that you can plug into your TV. And why are you recording this? We're already recording
I
this.
know. Shh.
That you can plug into your TV to play at a slightly higher resolution than you would on the go.
It's like an iPad, but not.
It's an iPad with controllers.
Yeah?
You already calling it a Vita 2. Already
Well,
Yeah, I don't know if that's...
already setting me
Okay.
up to disbelief
okay.
on
See,
this one.
the Vita wasn't a bad console.
Okay, yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah.
What Sony was the one that dropped the ball, and the Vita's selling really well in Japan. America just didn't know what to do with it.
Are you calling us dumb?
Yes.
We
Yes.
did try to slam AAA titles into a portable.
Yeah,
no
that's
one
true.
wants to spend
No.
$60 on what they think is a portable, which is why Nintendo's strategy for the Switch is super confusing. Because their whole thing is it's a console you can take with you,
Yeah.
but it's already guaranteed. Some people are gonna go, "Is this like the new 3DS? What is this?" And the games are obviously going to be full $60 priced games.
Okay.
So it's a slippery slope that they'll go down the path of the Vita like Sony did.
Which is absolutely terrible considering if that's going to be their main system. They're getting rid of the 3DS lineup for now. I mean, they're kind of like lowering production slowly but surely. They haven't said it's dead yet like they did with the Wii U. Wii U's already been canceled at this point, which is fortunate but expected at this point. But watching the 3DS, one of their best selling systems right now, and like has probably one of the best lineups of games that I've played in a very long time. That I mean, people can argue that whether or not that's true or not, but just closing that off and then just having one system for both, like a handheld and a console, like a hybrid is totally fine, but I don't think it's the way they should be going, especially if they're trying to compete with Microsoft and Sony right now, because
That they never do that.
I know, but they are trying to now. That's the thing.
They're
That-
not.
I feel like they're trying to catch up because that's why they have Skyrim set up for this. Because why else would they bring a AAA title of a console or for like console games and PC games? I mean, Bethesda has never made a game for Nintendo, at least not that I know of off the top of my head. So it's really weird that they're trying to like bring all these games now when these games have been out for who knows
Like
how long.
6 years.
I know, right? And they're taking, and they're setting themselves up now, and it's like, but why didn't you try it back then? I don't know. It's a little weird.
To hype it up.
I mean, I guess.
Excuse me, whose phone is going off right now?
Oh, unprofessional.
You're talking to the guy without the
Meanwhile,
laptop.
I mean, you can just walk it off, you know.
I'm the only one without the laptop.
Lamau.
you're fucking
this
on
is just-
Snapchat right now.
I'm not, but I'm talking though. It's not
Yeah,
making
he's still
noise.
providing the.
Oh
yeah,
my
mine-
fucking
okay.
God.
Faggot. Dang it! I tried so hard to not.
You already fucked it up.
I didn't fuck
This
up
is rated T
anything.
for teen, kids.
I mean, I haven't cussed yet,
Sometimes
so
we make the bad jokes.
We're doing good. We're doing good.
All right, so what do you guys think of the features of the Nintendo Switch, including the advertised? It's super portable. It has it can do the local wireless connection that 3DS can do. So multiplayer will be a lot easier to do. It has HD rumble when it comes to the Joy-Con controllers.
So
And
just
it's-
like it
It's
vibrates.
they're putting in like way more detail into the rumble of the controller, but that's getting a lot of mixed feelings from a lot of people because it's just like, I thought we were done with rumble, and some people are like, this is cool, but unless it's like a party game, you don't really need that.
Yeah.
And the controller also has IR sensors, like the little black bit at the end of the Wii. Imagine like that can like detect what's in front of it. It can distinguish between like an open or closed hand.
Oh, that. Okay. So it's also gonna be kind of like.
It's like a
that
weird
in that-
camera thing.
Okay.
I think Rumble is weird.
HD rumble.
I think HD Rumble is weird, especially if it's a console. Like if you're, does it rumble when it's connected to the screen? Like the.
I'm assuming it can.
Because I feel like that'd be really odd, and I'm not sure like how well connected these things are, especially if they can just slip on and off. I feel like that's gonna be like,
There's a button.
oh, there's a button.
There's a
for it?
button
Okay.
to like be able to remove it.
I still think that'd be kind of odd because you're trying to play your game on like your console and it starts shaking, and you're just like, oh shit, like
Well,
what am I?
the screen for the Wii U, the tablet, that thing vibrates. I think.
Does it? I don't know.
I can't
Can't
fucking
remember.
remember.
I don't remember. I don't play the Wii U enough. I mean, I've only played Zelda, Splatoon, and like Smash.
Actually,
but
I don't think it does.
yeah, see, like, and that's fine. I mean, that'd be kind of weird if your like screen shook every time you played a game. I mean, I don't know. Would you want to play Call of Duty and every time you got shot, your whole TV just goes like? I would not be down.
Well, the main thing is portability, and well, I feel like they did what they could. It's as small as it could without compromising, like, I don't know, like quality.
Like the screen without the Joy-Con controllers is the size of a closed 3DS XL.
So not big at all. It's about
Well,
I don't have a
like
size
an XL's like a.
It's like about this big.
here. It's about. You guys can't see it, but we have a DSi XL, which is about the same
That's
size.
what the screen is.
Okay.
So tiny as shit.
Yeah, so it's kind of like
It's
the
it's not a giant hassle. Like people thought it was gonna be huge
Yeah, it'd be like-
and bulky and just not portable at all. Like you,
remote.
it'll be a little tedious, but you can totally just remove the controllers and then just
Yeah.
put them in your pockets, a guy's pockets.
Okay.
Sorry, ladies.
Sorry,
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 ladies.
girls.
Maybe you'll need like a Nintendo branded purse. Probably
Costs
priced
way too
just
much.
as high as all the other accessories that
So
come with
Yeah,
it.
guys' jeans.
That means that means we're just gonna move on right to the
All right.
accessories, which I think is one of the
This
biggest
is
problems.
the biggest problem I have with the Switch, where a set of Joy-Con controllers, a new set, is $79.99 US, and by itself,
Oh,
either the
that's-
left or the right. So if you break one and you want a replacement, it's $49.99, and
You heard that
honestly,
right, boys?
I feel like some of it is the weird features they're putting into those controllers, and a lot of it is the Nintendo's probably selling this console underpriced, like the considering like the production of it, and they're making it up with their accessories. Because going on to the Pro controller, $69.99. The dock, the little thing that connects to your TV, that's
Oh, okay.
$89.99, and all that does is like some cooling, HDMI out, and it charges your Switch.
Okay, what's pro controlling though? I don't remember.
The Pro controller is the It's like a regular controller, like not a GameCube controller.
Okay.
Like the Wii had it too.
Yeah, it was it was like, hey
This
guys,
is what it is.
do you
It's
like
this one.
do you like the GameCube? Then here you go, because we got a controller that looks just like it. I mean, that's basically what it was, because the GameCube controller is like probably one of the best controllers ever made, TBH.
Now you can play Melee.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. Yeah, that makes sense.
I think it's absolutely ridiculously high prices. I mean, like,
Yeah.
you're spending $70 for a controller. That's more than a game. Please, let's think about this for a second. This is more than something you're putting into your system to play. Like, that's ridiculous. A controller to play games costs more than the thing that's actually being played. Like, what the?
Not only
What
that,
the hell?
Pro controller doesn't look better than the Xbox One or the PS4 controllers, but it's the most expensive controllers of the three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And arguably, the PS4 and the Xbox One have better controllers in terms
do.
of things in general. Like,
Remember the Moon Crescent that almost came out? That would have been great to play on. Yeah.
your sarcasm showing.
Where?
Yeah, those controllers, that's a little tough around the edges.
And
But to be fair, the console itself,
it's reasonably priced. It's
Yeah.
$300.
Yeah, that's
cheaper than PS4 and Xbox One on release date.
Oh, like the actual, like the Switch
The console,
itself?
yeah, the Switch
Okay.
itself.
And but if you break a controller, it's tough shit.
it's donezo.
yeah.
You're spending bank.
I don't know, man. Like $300, just another $100 more. I could just actually get a system that does significantly more. At the same time, it's like I'm not a big Nintendo boy anymore. I used to. As much as I like, I hate to admit this, but I'm actually one of the ones that I'm not hyped about it coming out. I'm actually just pretty meh. Like I don't really see a good in it, and I don't see a lot of good in it. That's for sure. See a lot more negatives coming out of it. I don't see myself actually going out and waiting in line purchasing something like this, especially with like, because I stopped playing a lot of these Wii games strictly because they were no longer made things for like too many like older ones. I guess I would say like I'm still a kid at heart. Obviously, I'm gonna play Melee. I'm still gonna play Mario. I'm still gonna play all these other games that are really important to us. But like after that, like once you go through those, they didn't push out anything else, and that's what made me fall out with it. And that's why I don't think I'm going to end up going with this one either, because it's probably going to end up in the same way. Especially with the audience. Handheld for me, I have to be outside when I'm using a handheld. I can't really... I've tried playing indoors, and I end up always doing the same thing where I'm just like, but my computer's right there.
But Gio, think about it. You're on the couch, you're playing on TV, you gotta poop. So you just you take it with you. There you go. You don't have to stop playing. It's like the only benefit I see to it in like indoors.
Yeah, like see, that's a problem though, right? It's only like those really niche moments. Like,
Yeah, like this is great for like a family, right? Where it's just like your mom or your dad wants to watch TV, and you're just like, okay, I'll just play in my room or something.
Like give it to your kids because they break it.
I mean, we're capable of breaking it. I broke my phone today, so I mean, like anything's possible.
Oh, yeah. My gosh.
Yeah, and considering that it doesn't look like there's like any kind of screen protector, it looks like it's kind of just an open screen. That's what I'm also really worried about. You know what I mean? Like
Durability.
it's the size of a 3DS XL, which is not big, but it's still a screen. Like if you drop that thing on the ground face down, that thing isn't gonna survive. At least not that many drops, which is really worrying for people who are really clumsy. Because I know a lot of people who are clumsy. So yeah.
You guys should see my phone. It's fucked.
Yeah. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be a rough start. And like looking at the specs, we haven't talked about the specs yet, but when the console isn't plugged into the TV, it can only do 720p, which is totally fine, and 1080p when it's docked, which is awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
I expect that at this point. It comes with a NVIDIA Tegra processor, which I don't really know what that means. Sorry.
It's do you know the NVIDIA Shield?
Yeah.
It's NVIDIA's attempt at a portable device. It's in the same family, and there's a new one coming out soon, but it's not that one. it's rumored to be the version before that's already out with the Shield, but it's a custom NVIDIA Tegra. So nobody knows what it really is yet. Besides devs, but they're under like NDAs, so they can't say anything.
They have a gun to their backs,
Yeah.
basically.
Wow. Okay, that's actually pretty surprising. I actually didn't know that part.
The thing is, like, I have no problems with like first party Nintendo titles because Nintendo knows what they're doing with their own hardware. Like, just look at Super Mario 3D World. That game's a gig, and it looks amazing. But the thing that Nintendo's had a problem with this forever, and it's they always give shit details and dev kits to people making stuff for them. So the quality between third party and first party is huge all the time.
Yeah, and that's primarily why third party don't like to mess with Nintendo consoles, and like why everyone it wonders why the hell like Nintendo hasn't caught up with everyone yet. Is because like they didn't know how to process with the Wii U, because the Wii U was like the first Nintendo
weird
system
shit.
to somehow get it was HD, right?
Yeah.
Like it was the first Nintendo system to hit HD, while other consoles had already done that like ages ago. I mean, like you had the 360 and the PS3 had it at like what 2005, 2006, and the Wii U comes out in 2011 or 12. It's one of the two. But think about that. They are so far behind that like they're basically asking third-party developers to develop for the PS2 and to develop for like the Xbox, like systems that are already out of date by a significant margin. Sorry, PS2, loved you, but. It's weird to think like that, and like now that they finally have 720 1080p, maybe we can get some third-party support. But then the biggest problem comes with the next part, which is the 32 gigabyte memory that comes with the system. That is less than most iPhones. That's less than most iPhones. A mobile device that is tiny, like 32 gigs. That's nothing. I mean. And if you're trying to fit a game like Skyrim on there, which is like, I don't know, it's gigantic. It's
about like 42 gigs on a computer.
yeah, wait, it doesn't even fit on the system and at launch. Like, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna lower the res and
Like, that's definitely a problem with like modern gaming, where it's just mostly download things. But their games are coming on cartridges, like SD based cartridges,
That worries
which is
me.
supposedly very good for loads, like loading games. But that's not a thing people do anymore. People don't buy physical games anymore. So most people are gonna opt out to just get like an external hard drive or other stuff to just.
I mean, the other thing is your phone pushes 1080p without being docked. That's for sure. You can literally just sit there and be like, 1080p from the couch. Oh, I gotta go poop. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Gotta watch 1080p in the bathroom.
That's video. Have you looked at phone games? Like, phones fucking die on you while going on an internet browser.
Fair enough, yeah. That's fair. How's the battery life, though?
The battery life is said to be like 2.5 to 6 hours, and the 3DS, the original 3DS, is roughly 2 to 5. So it's decent.
And it's a handheld.
It also
is
depends on what
handheld,
game you're
so-
running. Like it said, Legend of Zelda will run around 3 hours before it needs a charge.
Okay.
yeah, and that's because of the size of the game. So I would assume like games that are eventually like that are gonna come out, and it'll probably be somewhere around 3 hours. But what also worries me is that like as the battery starts to die out, as is expected of a system of anything, how well is that gonna like live up to it? Because-
Okay, so this is one of my hopes of what it does. See, the Vita is gonna shell out the Vita again. When it's about to die on you, it goes into hibernation mode. And it's like the low powered, it's like putting a computer to sleep. But the Vita's battery lasts for roughly a week on that hibernation mode. So if Nintendo is able to bust that magic out with their Switch, you wouldn't have to worry about your screen dying and losing all your data before you got to save, or in the middle of a save before it has to like shut down on you.
Yeah, so you just gotta really hope.
Yeah.
And
So
they have to play
if
catch
they
up.
do that, it won't be that big of a problem.
Yeah. Alright,
Yeah.
so that's a really big one.
And the tablet for the Wii U,
Yeah.
that comes with a smaller battery than it's made for. It has room for a bigger battery, like a physically bigger battery,
Big old-
but Nintendo never told anybody.
Why?
I don't fucking know. Trying to sell you more accessories or some shit. But
What? So they just want you to experience it and then be like, well, that's a problem. I'm gonna go out and figure out what's the problem with this. Let
Yeah.
me go ask someone who
Like,
I bought
To
this
be
from.
fair, I don't think any of us have had that issue of just the battery.
yeah,
not
because you're
lasting
always
long
like,
enough.
you're just always in the room anyways.
No, that's
In
fair.
the room anyway. Bump, bump, bump.
Speaking of charging, it comes with Type-C charger, or it's able to use a Type-C charger.
Is that
It's like common, like comes with your phone.
okay?
Oh,
So it-
So those
it's
little
it's
things,
not
yeah.
a customized. We
Thing.
shaped it. We shaped it so you couldn't use it with anything else.
The Apple way.
Yeah, the Apple way.
It's unique.
Unique. The Thunderbolt. Oh man. And like coming up to the last like couple of things, I mean, we have no region lock, which is all right
The
for
best
people who
thing
care about
Nintendo's done
Japanese food.
ever.
I mean, I guess.
Look.
Okay,
For
go
people,
ahead.
for people in the UK or Australia, right?
Okay.
Those guys have trouble getting games.
That's true.
They have the option to import them. That's no regional lock's always a plus, no matter what. Just Nintendo's late to the fucking party, and they haven't done it in forever.
Senran Kagura.
Yeah. There's that, and then the online service. This is another big thing that was kind of like that I wasn't surprised was gonna happen, but I'm still like, Nintendo, why? They're charging now for online service.
Yeah.
I mean, which, like as I said, it's not surprising. Microsoft's making tons of money. So is Sony. They have to do something, right? So they do that, and it looks like they're offering a free game every month if you're a part of it. So it's like the PlayStation Plus and
Yeah.
whatever the
The
heck
thing
Microsoft
is, though,
is.
it's not like PlayStation Plus where you get to keep the game.
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
rental. At the end of the month, you don't own that game anymore. So you're getting a monthly rental of a game.
So my mouth is really open right now because that's
That's dumb.
they're cucking themselves so hard right here. This is like, oh my god.
Yeah, and it'll presumably be virtual console. It won't be like a full game.
Oh, it's so
This is gonna backfire so hard.
The thing about online service is Nintendo better pull their weight because they have yet to make a decent online anything.
Absolutely.
yeah.
You think of friend codes, think of how awful it is to navigate their eShop,
Yeah.
all that.
The closest thing they've gotten to like actually decent, I would say, is Smash Bros. Is all right. I would say Monster Hunter is pretty good. And like other than that though, it's kind of shaky. Mario Kart's pretty good too. Like all of their like first party important games, I would say, and some third party like Monster Hunter. Even though I don't know if I consider that third party anymore, but Monster Hunter.
They snatched that.
Yeah,
That's theirs.
it's theirs.
Have you guys ever downloaded from the eShop before?
Yeah. Oh, it takes
It's like I downloaded Monster Hunter on there on my DS. Let me tell you, I waited like 2 days. It crashed, and then I had to re-download the entire thing. Another 3 days. That's a really big problem if you're gonna offer something like that, though. Especially like if you're gonna make people pay for it, you might as well take care of that shop, because otherwise no one's gonna want to deal with that bullshit. When you have Sony and fucking Microsoft having way better menus.
Well, that's the thing, right? The Wii U, as rough as it is, it had this transition in the middle of it where there's the Nintendo account. And that's your one thing. That's now your PSN. It's no longer this weird friend code thing. It's the one thing you can use on all their stuff. It's definitely up. It's just up to Nintendo to impress. With because we have all this information, but we haven't seen it yet.
fair.
And it's just they either hit it or miss it, and it'll be up to their first party games for them to, I guess, reel people back in.
Yeah, and bada bing, bada boom, we come to our final thing, the games. I mean, that's like the whole reason you're going to get the console, right? You're not just going to buy the console because I want to watch Netflix or like, I'm going to go watch Twitch and YouTube.
wow,
on
these
it.
apps are really cool. I must love this thing.
Dang, I really like the Nintendo eShop. That's why I bought the Switch. No. You are going to buy, anyone's going to buy the Nintendo Switch because of the games that are coming out for it. But here's the problem. The launch titles or non-existent. There are 3 games. One of them is going to be literally the only reason it's going to make it, if it does. And that's Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I mean, this is the game that is...
On launch day,
Yeah, on
there's
launch
only
day.
2.
Oh,
2 first party. It's 1, 2 Switch, Legend of Zelda.
that's even.
Yeah, right?
That's
okay,
even worse.
just to give you a comparison. I mean, I keep comparing it to the other systems. But day one, PlayStation 4 had, let's see, it was, can I get an amount? No? Okay. It was somewhere around 18 to 20 games. And none of them.
Not even just the launch, but even the launch of like PlayStation VR.
Yeah.
I mean, PlayStation was like, yo, you want games? Here's some games. There's some good tech demos coming out for it, like day one.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, they weren't that great, but at least it came out with more than 2. More than 2! Like, how am I supposed to enjoy my system for, like, when I first get it if there are literally only 2 games? I understand that Breath of the Wild is going to be gigantic and it's going to suck up so much of my time if I ever do get it. But then what happens if you beat it? Right?
You gotta wait.
You better pray to Jesus that you've been playing this game long
Better
enough.
last till summer for Splatoon 2.
Yeah, for Splatoon 2, for Super Mario Odyssey. And, like, it's really great that they announce these games, but, like...
They could have just delayed it for Christmas of this year. They would have had Splatoon, Zelda, Mario. It would have had such a great start.
Yeah, you have a huge amount of franchises that are coming out with games, but they're coming out too late. Like
Too early.
No, the games are coming out too late, and
Oh,
the
okay.
system's coming out too early. Either way you want to put that. Two things. The time is just not right.
It's a weird time.
Yeah,
When is it coming out, actually?
March.
March
March?
3rd.
Yep.
Oh, man.
It's gonna be a really rocky start.
Gonna-
Like, that's why I'm saying it might be like the 3DS. 'Cause the 3DS, when it came out, had like remakes of old Nintendo 64 games.
And that's what sold it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what initially sold it. And then it went dry for like 2 years before it picked back up again.
Yeah, like it had games here and there that were like, oh, that was fun.
Yeah,
But
4 games came out in the last 5 months.
Yeah.
and then like it flared up with like just a huge amount of like just great games. I can't really say exactly. That's when Pokemon came out, right? Because this 3DS came out in 2011. So 2013 was when like Pokemon came out, and all these crazy games are coming out for all the big franchises, and everyone's like, yeah, and that's when the 3DS kind of like flared up. So hoping we gotta cross our fingers that that's how it will happen. But see, I'm worried about that because it's their only system now. Like this is their main system, and if it doesn't do anything, Nintendo's gonna be like just like it's gonna be a rocky slope, and it's gonna hurt.
That's the thing, right? They're putting together both their dev teams, the console teams and the 3DS teams. So there's no question about it. Eventually it'll pick up steam, and if you bought a Wii U, this is literally the Nintendo console for only Nintendo games, you'll be fine with the Switch in the long run, because they'll have both their teams working on it. They'll be pumping out first party left and right. It'll be fine. But the start is just the worst.
It's cringy. It almost makes me like, oh, I don't want to look at it. This is so bad.
Oh no! It's like Suicide Squad. You saw it, you were like, well, I mean, I hope it's good. Then you watched it, and you're like, oh no!
Because maybe it could be like a hardcore Henry where you think it's absolutely terrible. No, it's enjoyable. It could be like that.
I have my doubts on that one, but I haven't seen Hardcore Henry, so I can't really.
You gotta watch it. It's
I
an
like-
experience.
I like your optimism.
Yeah, I appreciate optimism.
Yeah,
Look.
and as much as I love it,
It's Splatoon 2 bundle. I'm there. Honestly, lack of third party is not going to get in my way of enjoying Nintendo games. That's
Yeah.
honestly why I'm there.
Yeah.
Like-
no.
The thing is, like, it's Nintendo's not competing with Sony or Microsoft. They haven't been doing that since the GameCube. So whenever people are like setting them up for like it can't compete with this or that, honestly they're not trying to. They're always trying to do their own thing, as gimmicky as it is, and it almost seems like they're comfortable in their little niche.
That's respectable. Like, I respect for them to make that decision to not try to meet up with that. But, like, at the same time, they are a large very large branding, and the only people that are keeping them alive is especially because they keep pumping out the same kind of games, like especially the ones we're all familiar with. Who basically they're targeting people who are young and also people very familiar with older games, and we just don't want to let them die for sure because we love the hell out of those games, and a lot of the times they don't disappoint. Some, anyways, that's.
I mean, but like
Metroid Prime.
if you, the thing is,
Star Fox Zero.
even with their first party, they are trying to change a little bit. Like Zelda being an open world thing, the closest relative to it now is the first Legend of Zelda, and Mario going back to just being a sandboxy thing from like Sunshine and Mario 64. It's honestly like the biggest change they've had in forever.
Super Mario Adventure battle.
Yeah.
Super Mario.
Luigi is missing.
running around at the speed of Mario. Oh man.
Go, gotta follow your star.
Your Rainbow Road.
I think that's gonna wrap it up for this podcast here, the Podtastical. I don't know.
Before that,
Yeah.
final opinions. You gonna get it or not?
Oh no, I'm too shaky on it right now. I'm not thrilled on it yet. I'm gonna just say it in the long run. Probably still not gonna invest to it, even though I have this middle ground opinion about it.
I haven't been a console sort of person.
True.
So it's kind of hard. Like, I just bought my PC. Like, that's the kind of person I am.
Rip console.
But, they bring Monster
Oh my god!
You know, fair. If
I
they
was,
bring Monster Hunter,
I was
maybe.
thinking on Mike. Watch.
Bruh.
If he's gonna say something about Monster Hunter. It's gonna be.
HD Monster Hunter.
Bruh, I'd fucking buy that.
You saw how he looked at, bruh. Yeah. No, straight up though, Monster Hunter goes to it. I might have to actually go for it.
Yeah.
Might. That doesn't mean it might make me go for it. But
Since you're the most positive and I'm like the most negative, I think of the four of us. I think I'll go. I'll get it, but I'm not getting it immediately. I'm gonna wait until all these games come out or when the system lowers its price, because right now I'm not super hyped for anything. I mean, Breath of the Wild looks great and all, but like I don't have time to play it right now. Currently suffering with school. Like I'm trying to deal with all my grades and not a game that's that big. And it looks amazing. And you know what? It probably will be amazing. But I took my time with every other Legend of Zelda game. I could take my time with this one. And I'll probably wait, and I hate to be like these two, but like if Monster Hunter does come out for the console, I'm probably gonna get it almost immediately. Or a Pokemon game that's like not like an RPG. You know, if they brought like a Pokemon Coliseum back, bought immediately. It's mine. That's my final opinion on it.
Yo, I'm just waiting on a Splatoon bundle. Yo, you give me that Mary skin protector thing for the Switch? I'm there. I'm there yesterday. Definitely not day one. Just because
There's nothing to play.
But I'm gonna get one eventually for sure.
Yeah.
And that's how Nintendo gets you. Honestly. The three of you guys are just waiting on that one game.
what did I say earlier? They're pulling these games that we keep liking so much. We just don't want to let them die because we love them so much. And we're just like, no.
They're doing it.
They're doing it
that
right.
Mario Kart, the eventual Smash boot, Splatoon, the
Mario Party 11. What?
I'm
not saying it's
already
wrong.
out.
I'm just saying it's very obvious, but I like it.
They'll hustle you. Respect the hustle. Well, hopefully Nintendo knows what they're doing. They play their cards right. This will be way better than the Wii U. For sure.
Hey, if you like this podcast,
No, stop
leave
that.
a
We're
like.
not doing that for the podcast. Excuse me.
True. Fine.
We'll point at this other podcast. Oh wait.
There's no
What
other
about
one.
this one? Oh wait.
But if you guys did enjoy it, please leave something so we can know, because this was like a experiment just to see how we like it. I mean, I really liked it. It was kind of fun. It was a little different.
Wait. Where are we even uploading this?
I think it's That's Artstitutes channel. Well, this one is.
Putting it on YouTube? Alright.
Well, where'd you think it was going?
I don't know.
Facebook Live?
A
iTunes?
personal website.
iTunes? What?
Or,
Yeah, anybody can upload to iTunes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but don't you have to pay them to upload for that?
wait.
Don't you have to pay to upload your stuff on their shit?
I don't know.
I believe that's how it works.
That's what the best friends do, so.
They probably pay. I mean, they're bigger than us.
Yeah. Well, it's all right.
That's all right.
Regardless, we're gonna post it somewhere, and you guys check it out, like it, or do something with it. I don't know. Enjoy it because we enjoyed it, and yeah, see ya.
Later.
Let us know.
Love you.